Welcome to Purple Haze, previously written in 2001.
Back as a little last years on my pillow had me working the block hard as a Brillo pad, researching the block high off a nickel back. Searched my room, found my chrome mini mag. Now we own one and won't give my pistol back. Guess he didn't figure I'm with the hate scene. Mama said I'm 18, so I gotta shake scene. So I move on my daydreams like the 18. More money, more money, more murder, more murder, more. Not funny, no. Gotta have you, this world is so cold. With THC all through my respiratory.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to AWF Chaos. It's a new day, and it's a Friday in my day. My name is Agent A, beside me is Agent K, and this is, again, AWF Chaos. What you see here is a Renegade Championship matchup getting ready to happen. Me and K are here in Salt Lake City, and when you guys see this crowd, K, it is practically an off day for us.
Well, I mean, not everyone can make it out here. We know that we are recovering from a brutal winter storm. For anyone who is watching us from the comfort of their homes, thank you for tuning in to AWF Chaos. And like my partner said, Renegade Championship action coming your way. It is the champion, Kenneth Killgore, facing the #1 contender, Lamb, who won this opportunity by outlasting Kenneth Killgore, so to speak.
A rare sight.
In the Stomping Grounds matchup, the Proving Ground matchup. And now Lamb is here, one win away from becoming the new Renegade champion. And we've definitely seen crazier things happen in the AWF.
We have never seen Lamb hold that championship. He is flanked by Pepe. He is flanked by the Black Siren Eve, who this month has made her return to AWF Chaos and quickly, of course, got herself into the title picture still. Because, he has a good corner for this matchup. Kenneth Killgore is coming into this. He has to really show out. Lamb might feel just a bit too confident that he was able to outlast them and went in that 10 minutes.
Lamb is pumped up. You saw the pyro. You saw the entrance running onto the ring. He wants to get his blood warm. Because if Kenneth Killgore has it his way, this is going to be a matchup that lasts quite a while. And there you see it right there. The current reigning and defending Renegade champion, who has taken that championship, taken the people who have made it before him, Mo Game, BLITZ, TJ, just a few names, and he is carrying on the legacy of defending it on television, night in and night out. A true workhorse is the 5-star classic, Agent A.
And here he walks to the ring with a calm and good stride, showing off the Renegade gold. He has never shied away. Kenneth Killgore has been in the biggest matches in AWF history. He's been in the room in a lot of the AWF's biggest moments, and he's made himself a very well-known pillar in this company. It was once stated, a lot of people wished Killgore was back out in the field as much as he is now, and this really feels, as I've always mentioned since winning the title, like a return to form for Kenneth Killgore.
Well, of course, I know Killgore very, very well, and I know that the #1 thing he's always wanted to do was test his iron, prove his worth. Of course, Killgore has gotten into shenanigans, and who hasn't? This is the Access Western Federation after all. But I think truly, right now, above all else, Killgore feels like he is doing what he was destined to do in the Access Wrestling Federation, and that is just put on good matches.
And it's the first time in his career, let me super knock on wood, maybe you should too, it has not been plagued by any of his past adversaries and such. Ever since winning this title, he has put on, again, as you say, match after match after match after match. That could all come crashing down because Lamb is a former AWF Chaos champion, former Actions Hardcore champion. He knows what it's like to dethrone big bag wolves, so to say. He's beaten Mamba Ant. He's beaten Juice. Not a lot of people can say that. And he was trained. Not only that, Lamb was originally trained by Mamba Ant. It's been some time, of course, but he still has that little bit of ire. So who knows that has always been a part of, Lamb's aggression. You see the explosivity. You see what Lamb is able to do in the ring and off those ropes. And here now it's going to be Kenneth Killgore starting it off how he always starts it off. Nice tight lockup, but oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's not how it usually starts off.
No. Oh, my God. And Lamb right out of the gate. And don't be fooled, folks. This is not another Proving Ground matchup. Lamb has no time limit. This can go however long it needs to. But for Killgore, he can also take his time. He can also be deliberate and precise like you're seeing right now.
What a strong, mean shot from the knee as Lamb now gets thwarted right to the face with an elbow. Kenneth! What a German suplex from Kenneth Killgore.
And Agent A, I theorize that the feeling out process for both these gentlemen...
It's far gone. It's gone. It
is far gone. It was a
10 minutes
previous
plus
affair. Now they know each other. And now they know the best way to hurt one another.
That spring kick from Kenneth Killgore. Lamb, a bit too overzealous, and now Killgore is warming up maybe there for that spinning toe hold. Lamb scouted it. As we mentioned, they both know the moves now. They both know to expect.
There you go.
Kenneth Killgore. Oh! Now, Killgore, what I will say, a lot of people might not, put him in that category, but he is one of the most resilient in the AWF. I mean, the guy is still one of two only competitors to wrestle a 60-minute matchup and still get damn close to winning it there. Now, as he gets a nice thwarting shots to Lamb,
I mean, I
the
think
torso area.
I think it goes without saying that the cardio of Kenneth Killgore is exceptional. Definitely one of the best, not just in the AWF, but in the world.
But here now,
Lamb has that knockout power, Agent A. That Lamb bomb has felled some of the mightiest warriors.
Here. Oh! No!
And of course, you can forget about that spear.
And Killgore rifles a shoulder up.
He's not going to want to take too many more of those. And neither does Lamb want to take a Crimson Bomb.
Down to cover. 1, 2 for the win. No! These two, one of their cannon shots, both out of there. And it doesn't do the do.
Bringing out the big guns. And here we go. The athleticism of the 5-star classic 630 centon. My God, that is amazing whenever he pulls that out. Here we go, Lamb.
Believe it or not, there was once a time Kenneth Killgore didn't do that as much. I'm very much so glad he's got the confidence to do it as much as he does now. Is here. He takes Lamb down.
Also, it's in his tool bag, Agent A. It's his right as Renegade Champion to do whatever he feels like he needs to do.
And another one of those spring kicks, catching Lamb flush. This could be, oh, look at that hell of a chop. Lamb responds. Let's not forget what he can do. Oh my goodness, look at Kenneth Killgore go. Maybe Lamb is doing a good job. He's getting right back in, responding. But the champion, Kenneth Killgore, has been, oh, wait a minute now. Lamb bomb, forget all that. That's down on the cover now. Whoa! Look at this. Look at it.
And
Look at him go
kick
again.
Out of nothing. Killgore is wrestling like a champion, but Lamb is wrestling like a man who wants to be champion. And you look at Lamb's physique.
Just wants, needs, and has. Killgore already has the gold, the glory. And now here comes Lamb. Off
I mentioned his physique, but look at this. Look at
Killgore. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Again, Kenneth Killgore, you can book him as maybe one of the best Renegade champions. And if he keeps up this pace, he might be the best. The greatest. And there's a right hand. Lamb, however, would love to put all that to end tonight here in Salt Lake City. Nice shot to the midsection right there.
Here we go.
Down goes Lamb. Killgore could be lining up to end this match. A Crimson Bomb! Doesn't cover him. K!
And you know that's not enough. You know that's not enough. Killer Instinct!
Killer Instinct! And then now for the cover.
Right on the button.
1, 2.
And another kick out by the former Chaos Champion Lamb. And we're seeing exactly why he's earned that moniker.
And now Killgore takes him nice off the ropes.
And this is where it begins to get surgical, folks. Killgore understands that Lamb is cut from a different cloth. And look at that chop block by Lamb. Taking Killgore down, taking him off his feet.
Slowly back up now and nice elbow right there. Killgore with the right hand.
Perhaps notoriously that Killgore has an amateur wrestling background. Taking him off his feet is how you eliminate the throws and the suplexes. And Lamb now is taking it to the champion, Agent A.
Up now. No, not to be. The tight lockup.
Here we go. Now it's Killgore with Lamb on the shoulders, maybe looking for another Crimson Bomb. Lamb says, no way, Jose. Off the ropes.
Hits could be a Lamb. No, it's not a Lamb bomb. It was going to be an overhead belly to belly. Killgore read that play that time. This is it, K.
Oh,
this could be it.
Here we go. Hoist him up. Big Lamb bomb.
Down and for the cover, but Lamb is tired. Lamb is too. He drapes one shoulder over Killgore. 1, 2, 4.
Oh my God! That was stupidly close.
And do you see the disappointment on Pepe and Eve's faces? They thought that was it. And Killgore, one spear. He is the K1000. Take him out.
Sudden as a heart attack. Just like that, Kenneth Killgore, a hair's length away from losing the championship, bounces back, beats Lamb in what was a phenomenal back and forth matchup. Renegade Championship truly is the gift that keeps on giving here in the AWF, here on Chaos.
Agent K, that was one of the better matches we've seen on this for that title.
It was a nice bang, bang, boom, cannon shots all around. Godzilla versus King Kong, two big heavyweights who could also leave their feet. I mean, what could be more entertaining to watch in the opening match?
And a nice quick dice up as these two. Killgore reigns on top. He'll be waiting for his next challenger amply soon. I wonder who and such could be. As we sit here, it is again, we're live. It is AWF Chaos. We're here in Salt Lake City, Utah. And we are on and up next. And I believe Avery is about to come on out here and make some things known to the AWF world about her little alliance with Mamba Ant, as you know, a lot of people have been giving her some flack about that, specifically so some folks in the back that, now we're, trying to, not letting her sit at the table or such. Now we're, trying to give her a cold shoulder and such. And who's that from the storm? Who's that from out the... Who the hell is... No! Wait a minute! Hold a minute! Whoa! Throw everything out the window! That is Ronda Rousey! And she is laying fisticuffs on Avery!
The baddest woman on the planet! What the hell is she doing here?
One half of Team America Canada is getting the brakes put to them.
Oh, here we go. Look at this.
And goodness God almighty.
What the hell? This is the rowdy one. This is a woman who took both the WWE and UFC by storm.
And now she has taken Avery by storm. Who would have ever thought she'd show face hit? Oh my God.
One of the most ferocious, one of the most intense combat athletes of all time.
And Rousey, this is the intensity. I never, my goodness, she's a scary woman in sight.
Of course she is. She could kick your freaking head off, and right now she's doing the same to Avery.
Look at her. I think she's towering, at least the same height as Avery, and she is just, look at her. I don't think Avery's gotten a lick of offense or defense. Oh, what the hell was that?
Well, of course not. I mean, she's being barreled into by Ronda Rousey, and to make it even worse, she was blindsided, Agent A.
I mean, she grew up, but she's a Ronda Rousey fan.
Of course she is.
She who in UFC, it wasn't one at some point. Oh my goodness! Wait a minute.
Rousey paved the way for so many women, including Avery, to step into the octagon and make their name. But now Rousey is attacking. I mean, if anything, I think these women will be allies. And now,
wow,
a side kick from Rousey. You see her do that in the cage.
And it's certainly one of these things to see. You're seeing the
look at this
skill gap between Rousey and Avery.
Oh my God!
Electric chair driver. Rousey on the stop sign, and she's getting some more. Oh no!
Somebody come out here and stop this. I'm not even sure if Rousey signed to the AWF. She might have been backstage for a guest appearance or something like that, but I'm not sure she's even belonging here. She certainly shouldn't be attacking one of our talent.
Goodness!
Who was scheduled for a matchup here tonight.
And no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Rousey again.
Sick.
Rousey again. She's going to do it on a steel chair this time. And that time.
One has got to wonder,
Goodness.
Ajane, what the hell has gotten into Ronda Rousey?
It
We all know an altercation backstage. What caused this? What was the genesis of this assault?
You know, it's our job to figure that out. Oh, she's coming this way. Okay, she's not coming this way. It's our job to figure that out. I'll try. We can do our best, but that looks like a very not happy woman, and might not be the easiest to speak to. She's lighting a flaming table.
Oh my God!
Rousey must have done a lot of homework.
Oh my God!
Did she ever do that?
This is not
never in her
good.
life. There's a first time for everything. There's a first time for everything as Ronda Rousey.
Of course she did it. Oh my Jesus! Jesus Christ Almighty
has just annihilated Avery. This goes beyond what I oh my God.
And Avery, literally.
Slowly back to her feet. Avery swings this.
Down
oh my God.
Pool of fire.
And there's a mean knee.
And hasn't been able to get a lick in because it's Ronda freaking Rousey she's facing. One of the most prolific UFC champions of all time.
And now here's Rousey.
A dominant bantamweight champion. A dominant submission specialist.
Up now, and Rousey. Oh, the back gave way. Back gave way. I was gonna say it's a chance for Avery, but Rousey.
Olympic judo wrestler. Oh my gosh.
And Ronda Rousey lays Avery out, leaving there. Look at that kid. He just became a wrestling fan for life. Here now, we have more AWF chaos coming up next.
That was a beatdown.
It is Tiptastic versus Ricky G.
That was a freaking beatdown.
1-on-1. A little feel-out match for these two as Ricky G, truly so, just trying to believes he can face, is a better wrestler, a better competitor than Tiptastic. And Tiptastic, of course, he wants to show out and snuff Ricky and PK and just show the skill discrepancy between the two. I'm really rooting for Ricky on this one because we've seen what he can be able to do. He was on a tear in the Royal Rumble, and now up against Tiptastic himself, the AWF World Champion, AWF World Actions World Tag Champion as well.
Well, you say you're rooting for Ricky. I'm not. I want to see Ricky G get his teeth kicked in. Because quite frankly, the idea that he could even fathom, he could even think of the notion that he's a better professional wrestler than Tiptastic is laughable. And that's no slight to Ricky G. Obviously, he has the tag team championship opportunity. He and Panos K have really made a name for themselves in the tag division. But Agent A, come on. You see that title around his waist, right? And the one that's that's backstage with Jackson. He is a double champion right now, a double world champion, in fact. And Tiptastic is back and better than ever 2026. This is perhaps...
you might not like this case, threatening so, but he is a guy that is saying, hey, if he wants some, come get some. He has named CM Loaf, Kenneth Killgore,
bring them all on.
Roman Reigns.
Bring them all on. Because at the end of the day...
He wants the glory, and a Houston Broadway award-winning actor is in the ring with that world title getting ready to face Ricky G, who to a lot of people is just some other chop off the block. They might not respect Ricky. They might not respect PK, but you better respect PK now, especially so because he is a Triple Crown champ. Where's the belt? Wait a minute now. Where's the belt down? God damn it. He's a Triple Crown champion and he doesn't have the belt on.
Well, it's 3 championships, all right? It is a lot of hardware to be looking around.
What? You can't get someone to carry it out for him? It's 3 belts of gold and it's not on a television site.
With all due respect, I don't think these guys are rich enough to have people to carry those belts out for them.
Here now, we have Ricky G, and he is geared up to face Tiptastic. Ricky... 1-on-1 with some people's AWF GOAT, and it's not hard to see why. He is multimedia. He is an in-ring general. He knows how to play the game of life, play the game of everything. And Ricky G is up against maybe the greatest mind in the AWF. As now Tiptastic immediately starts off with a sleeper hold to Ricky G. Tiptastic is a very, I wouldn't say, not very old school. He adapts to the new school. You see he comes out to that nice Javion and whatnot. And, oh, look at that! Wait a minute now! Oh no, that's one.
Tricky Ricky G.
And again!
Small package there.
Not to be.
It's a nice technique, but Tiptastic, like you said, is one of the good. Okay, once again, Ricky G going to this.
But however, K, it might be annoyance, but that's the point. That's the point. For every time Tip does this, that exudes a lot of stamina, a lot of strength.
All right, that's a great excuse for somebody who it looks like that's the only damn wrestling move he knows.
Now the cover, but the referee at some point got, he looks a little too old to be in the ring. To be fair, you take a little fall there. He's on the ropes, and Tiptastic goes back to beating down on Ricky G.
Well, Ricky G kept
no.
his
Hey now,
himself.
PK ringside drops the Triple Crown champion, drops the chair. Chocolate, the goddess of Tipville, USA, watching as well. And look at the float around neck breaker from Ricky. But again, the referee is still a bit out of commission. And Ricky, just realizing now what's going on in this move. This is what made the Undertaker tap. This is what retired the dead man. Kept him sleeping. He's been sleeping ever since. And Tiptastic. This would be a horribly demoralizing thing. A tap out before the world title match.
Demoralizing, but not unexpected. I'll tell you that right now. Tiptastic.
That's the typical thing to say.
Is lethal. Just go ask.
No. Chocolate on the road.
Oh my God. Teardrop Brainbuster. Hold on. Wait a minute.
One.
This is not.
Two.
No. Hold on.
And look at PK.
Wait.
PK was calling it like Babe Ruth. But Tiptastic kicks out Ricky G. It's like an instinct for Tiptastic. I mean, he's wrestled the only 3 stages of Hell match in AWF history. Is here now. Oh my goodness! Double X handle. Somebody
tell Panos K just because he's Triple Crown champion, even if he even considers himself that because he's not out here with the titles, then keep your hands.
Don't ask the media how he won the title. Here now. Gets up.
Aren't we the media?
Well, I mean, not besides us. The other biased media. Oh! Powerbomb! Right on to our announce table goes Tiptastic, and Ricky has a lot of momentum going his way. He has the president, the mayor of Tipville, USA, stumbling and busting his face on our table.
Hold on now. I think that Tiptastic has been bamboozled, all right? There's a lot that happened in the early goings of this matchup.
Like what? Ricky G making him kick out a lot?
The referee being out of commission, that whole, the small package business in the beginning.
He was wrestling. Ricky G was wrestling.
You call that wrestling? My 3-year-old does that, all right? It's not wrestling.
And here now, clothesline. Another one from Ricky G. Ricky G is firing up here in this beautiful, great matchup on AWF Chaos. And wait a minute now. Why is PK in this ring? PK is in the ring with a steel chair.
I knew it.
There goes the shoulder block. There goes the shoulder block to the ref.
Look
a shoulder block to the ref. No! Hey! Tiptastic sends Ricky G ringside, and there goes PK.
And Ricky G better check his partner because it looks like the unfiltered one is now a liability.
What do you mean the unfiltered one is being unfiltered? He just judo throw, tossed, and slammed Tiptastic right onto that steel chair, unchecked. There's no ref. The ref is out of commission. And Chocolate, oh my God.
You call this being unfiltered? This is hooliganism. That's what it is.
The tag team.
Oh, whoa! Panos K didn't mean to do that.
Misfire.
But maybe he wasn't in the damn ring.
And here comes that's a burning hammer. And down goes Tiptastic. Down goes the Knights. Down goes the president of Tipville, USA. K, we know how crucial that is. But here now it comes back. Strap, wrap around, choking the life out of Ricky G, trying to make him tap out.
We know how crucial this is right here. The Phenom Slayer.
There's no way to grab those ropes. He's positioned in a way that he can't just reach and get them. Well, great thinking. I called him an in-ring general for a reason, because no matter what you can say about Tiptastic taking his time off, away, acting and whatnot, and so, no matter what, ever since the formation of Tipville USA as an established group, Tip has been an in-ring general.
You know what? I even have a problem with you calling him an in-ring general, because generals have to think about what they do.
And there,
he is a natural. That's what he is.
An in-ring natural. Down. And
what the? I thought that was it. I thought that was it.
Not to be.
Who the hell does Ricky G think he is? Oh, Miss Moonsault. Oh, not like this.
Took him down.
No, not like this.
And Ricky G. Tiptastic, one of his best moves, did not take Ricky G out, and he's still kicking and punching. Ricky G is ringside now. And, oh, look at this.
K being ejected, thankfully. Caught the boot. Did Ricky G and a nice forearm. What the hell am I watching? G should not be able to do this.
That was a hell of a back suplex. He's back ringside, doing damage to the president. He has him up, grabs him. He is going to choke slam. He's choke slamming Hollywood right now.
And that reverberated through the ground.
And goodness,
oh my God.
That's one, and that hit the chair. Definitely flushly hit the chair. That's two. Venus fly trap, triplet, that's suplexes. And there down goes Tiptastic.
I can't
Ricky
believe
G.
I'm about to say this, but Tiptastic right now is being handled by Ricky freaking G. What the?
And this is exactly why Ricky and PK wanted this opportunity. This is why Tip wanted this opportunity, but I don't think he expected it like this. Tip wanted to prove he was better than G. G wanted to prove he was better than Tip.
He is better than him.
Well, why the hell is he right now fighting on the downside? He is fighting back. He is not fighting on the offensive. That is a defensive spot he's in right now as he shoves off G. This could be Tip's moment, but instead G, educated feet, then an educated hand, gets slapped around by Tip, hoisted up over the shoulders. Tip, that right there, I was going to say could be the reversal moment. No way!
No way! No!
One champions! Oh man, if you guys could see K, this is off the ropes. No good to be. Here comes Ricky G, top ropes. Misses. No, a double axe handle. Flush. A flush double axe handle, and Ricky G still has the momentum. Chocolate doesn't look happy. Salt Lake City looks happy.
There ought to be a timeout called.
A timeout called.
Yes, a timeout.
Why?
The way this match started was not fair. Tiptastic hasn't got a break since.
And now Tiptastic, he's fought back against worse. Several again now. Tip is getting flushed.
Is that your argument? Because our AWF World Champion has fought through adversity.
We know the AWF is the Detroit of pro wrestling. If you can't adapt to that by now, Tony Khan and Helmsley are always hiring. Levesque is always hiring. That's his fucking government name. Shooting on government on here now is Tip is near down and out. He's not going to be... Oh, man. A Romero stretch, Dragon Sleeper cannot put away Tiptastic. That flying... Oh, my... Wait.
You got to be kidding me.
Oh, he shoulder tapped him.
You got to be kidding me.
He just shoulder tapped him.
He didn't do a damn thing, Agent A.
He shoulder tapped him. Ricky G.
Oh, there we go.
There it is.
Crash landing.
Tip looks a bit more confident now. And there it is. Ricky G.
Oh, yeah.
Right to the face.
That's an old Street Fighter move right there. That's an H-bomb. Dan Hendo style. You can count to 50, folks.
1.
That's it.
2.
What? How?
And
how?
There he is.
No, wait. There's got to be a mistake. That wasn't a count to 3.
Here he comes. Checkmate. Good night, Ricky G. He fought damn hard. But nobody kicks out of that. 1, 2,
And there we go.
It's over. Chocolate happy. Everyone's happy.
Had it under control the entire time.
Oh, did he now?
Didn't even break a sweat. Look at that. Didn't even break a sweat.
Did he now? He had control the entire time?
Of course he did. Did you see that Tiptastic? Tiptastic all the way through. Like cruise control. Just
Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for watching AWF Chaos. Tiptastic with another win before his tag.
with another dominant win.
Before his world tag team matchup with these two. And PK might have just pissed off Tiptastic in hell of a ways. He's gonna go to the big man about this one, and well, we have more up next on AWF Chaos. A lot of drama. Ronda Rousey, Tiptastic, PK. I mean, really, what more can happen? And here now, a triple threat matchup for the #1 contendership for the women's title. Thank you for watching. And welcome back to AWF Chaos, ladies and gentlemen. You are seeing that correctly. That is Avery still in this matchup. Despite the beating she took from Rousey, she still is in this matchup. I got word with her. She says, I fought through worse. This company thankfully has, if there's any one benefit this company gave her, it was being able to withstand a beating like that. And again, here she is in a triple threat matchup trying to gain #1 contention for Queen Spears world title. But here is the Enigmatic Violet. And ever still so the, maybe the baddest woman in the AWF. And, I'm not going to say she's having a gun in my face to say that. But she does want everyone to know it. And, well, she's always been the most lavish. Let me just say it now. Damn almighty, my eyes. Anyway, listen, guys. We're here on this program. And Eve is coming on out. She saw Lamb taken down earlier by Kenneth Killgore. And she is still searching for some little moral victory for her posse. She has a good record in these triple threat matchups. And as well, got a little news to break as well, Kay, before we get to the nitty gritty. No, we talked about Tiptastic going to the big man about PK. And gotten well news that I'd like to break. Are you ready now, Kay?
I am all ears.
Miss B has sold the AWF.
Excuse me?
She has sold the Actions Wrestling Federation to some new buyers, and we're going to find out who they are.
Whoa. My job! You hear how I talk about this company? My job! What the hell's going to happen to me?
Well, damn it, I believe we're still going to have jobs. There's no AWF without us. Eve is making her way to the ring. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to have new owners of the ship. Someone else is going to be in play. Hell, someone is going to be in place of Miss B. Kingsley is still our GM for now. Hell, if they get new commentators, Tony Khan would love us, wouldn't they? I know, I said some crazy things.
Don't ever say something like that again, please, Lord.
Listen, I'd love to call a Jack Perry match.
Well, that makes one of us.
And Eve is here in this ring, getting ready now. Oh, I wish. Oh man. Oh, I'm not even gonna go down my list of names.
Listen, I'm getting up there in age, all right? The AWF is hard to handle already. I don't want to see that kid Jack Perry get another backstage fight or whatever it was.
And here comes on Avery to the ring.
What happened to the professional wrestling, for crying out loud?
TIF New Japan Wrestling is always hiring
new owners. You know what? That is a good point.
Here comes Avery, and I don't know how well this is. She has no damn bandages. She has no. I mean, shouldn't she have some sort of tape? She took a hell of a fight. I mean, she should. She maybe doesn't want to give an open target to her competitors. Man.
Well, I mean, we see where she got hurt. It's no secret. I'm pretty sure both those women were backstage and they saw how bad the beating was. But Avery, she's a tough cookie. Obviously, former UFC bantamweight champion.
And I would not be surprised because she's another lady who has made the most of these opportunities. To believe it or not, in a short amount of time became an AWF world champion. She's done something Rousey, Eve, Violet haven't. She is more still so, despite the injury, still probably the favorite of this matchup. Eve does good in triple threat matchups. Avery is just maybe a matter of how far can she go? How far will her body allow her to go? Violet in here now, and Avery doing a smart thing. She's letting Violet and Eve go at it with each other.
Well, Eve, she feeds off the
right
negativity,
hand.
so to speak, the chaos that a triple threat
Some call
can
it
come
snake
with.
leaner. Here, look
there
at
you
these
go.
two. Oh, wow! Tag work between Eve and Avery. What a matchup.
And taking down Violet, the enigmatic Violet, who is a mysterious young lady.
You know,
Of course, she
nice
likes
drop kick right there to Avery.
she likes the finer things in life, the high life, so to speak.
You know, very high life. You know, if you ask the enigmatic Violet what her dinner bill is on a nightly basis, it rounds up to about the 600, 700, sometimes the thousands on a Friday night, definitely for sure. You know, dear Lord Almighty, I don't know how. So you know, those fancy restaurants are robbery. That's a spine buster.
Well, I hope she's spending that much money on her wrestling training, because this is where.
Well, and now after that spine buster, she went right to Eve. That's a nice elbow. And of course, she has the finest trainers, nice cookers, and such and so. And still, here, nice kick. Violet, this is her first time in an AWF matchup. She was in the Royal Rumble before, but in here, oh, nice! Wrapped around, float around. Kick to
And Eve with the nice guillotine. Nice drop kick by Avery.
Avery disrupting it. Oh, and Avery, look at that. Violet, that's a... and Avery right back up. Ladder is in the ring. I was going to say, Violet doing the good work to stopping Avery's striking combos. I will say Avery maybe the best striker in the AWF women's locker room. And here, Jesus, now I have to watch out because Rousey might be a part of that locker room.
It's sort of a pre
down. Oh, nice clothesline. And out of the damn ring goes V. V is gone.
Oh. Hopping over.
Oh my God.
Avery,
oh my God.
And now the flying guillotine. Something that, of course, she's familiar with.
This match is moving a mile a minute, K.
I mean, all three of these women are athletically gifted, no doubt about it.
And now it's Violet
even
getting
Eve,
thrashed.
As much as I hate to say that, oh my God. And now Avery, Hurricane Rana takeover.
Oh my God, and landing on the ladder.
Despite the injuries, Avery is moving like she needs to.
And they're all thinking about it. The women's world title. Queen Spears at the end of the tunnel. The woman who has seemed unstoppable. Avery, nice chop to Violet.
Queen Spears is a scary, scary competitor. But if anyone has the gusto, if anyone has the wherewithal, the willpower to stand toe-to-toe with Queen Spears and not quiver, it's going to be Avery.
And now...
But it could be either of these two women.
Nice power Violet. Slam as a nice reverse. Violet
and Eve
takes down Eve. That's one. Kick out.
Both of them, I can assure you, are not scared of any woman, and that includes Queen Spears.
And Eve having two prior battles with Queen Spears and championship opportunities in a one-on-one scenario. Didn't come up top in either one. Third time could be the charm. Is look at her, real comfortable. Oh
my
no!
God.
I said I maybe jinxed her. Violet just shrugged her off.
Well,
like a fly.
Talk about the smarts. When your opponent is trying to do a lucha libre maneuver like that, all you got to do is mess up the ropes. And speaking of lucha libre, Eve, the nice arm drag,
wow! Look at
got popped in the face, and that's the way you do it.
Avery has not lost a step.
Oh, neck breaker up the top rope.
And then Violet getting caught with several thrashing blows. One chop, and then another.
Heavy-handed is Avery. Nice forearm to the side of the noggin. You know, it looks like Avery is trying her best to put down both of them, maybe overcompensating for the fact that she was injured earlier tonight. Doesn't want any blind spots, but if you overexpose yourself like that, Agent A, it's bound to happen. And Avery now, what's she thinking? Oh my God! Cut her out of the powerbomb! That could be it!
And no way, Eve right back up. And look at that.
And a guillotine from Eve, you kidding me? Is she gonna tap?
Now and no. Eve, here comes Violet. Violet grabs a hold of Avery, stomp to the arm. You know, Violet herself is as well, you know, back in her days on SmackDown was a submission wrestler, as well as very, you know, very athletic, very acro. Oh, okay! Oh no! There's V to stop it.
And a cutter of
Avery's
her own.
gone.
Another flying guillotine. Eve is really trying it.
Eve is near, very near to her match with Spears, but Violet kicks, rolls, she's back up. Shot to the legs, no good. There's the enigmatic Violet getting walked. Eve into the corner.
And you don't
Right
want to
hand.
be out of the equation for too long. You don't want to be out of the action for too long, because we all know that a fall can happen, a deciding one at that, even if you're not involved in it.
Tried the RKO again. Violet, no. Nice knee from V.
You got to keep your head on a swivel. That.
And oh my God, the Enigmatic Violet getting nice and arm drag. She's going to get going aside. Avery lighting that flaming table. She got one of those earlier, trying to return the favor to one of these ladies.
That arm bar, maybe a slight diss.
The Enigmatic Violet.
To
in.
the Roddy one, which you saw earlier tonight. We know her patented maneuver was the arm bar. But there are no arm bars here. Oh!
I know, extinguishing the flames. There's Eve playing to the crowd, having some fun there with the few in Salt Lake City. Oh, wow, what a thrashing.
Oh, my God, that was right between the eyes. And now, Violet.
Kicking some dust, then kicking Eve.
Well,
Avery trying to get the hell out the way, but she gets caught.
She has a superiority complex, does Violet, and we are seeing that right now.
And rolling over. Superiority complex. The woman is having a palace built in her name. So, that might be a small way of putting it. As Violet has up over Avery. And there is... hell breaking loose. One powerbomb. Then a stop sign. Then Avery's back up. But wait, now Violet, despite the powerbomb, is back up. Rolls, follows Avery. Eve in pursuit as well. Violet caught with a nice Rana. Eve thrown into the corner. Avery. Oh, this could be Avery's shot. This could be Avery's moment. She's been waiting for it
even with
all
the
her life.
Earlier tonight, Avery's going to try it. Muscling up both women. This is unprecedented. Oh my God. F5. F10, damn it.
Power huge. 1, 2.
Oh, and a kick out somehow.
Violet rifles.
What a feat of strength.
I think the question was answered. Wrestling training going well, but somehow able to take that and make the cover on Eve, but we knew it was too late. Violet was back up to her feet, and then she's back thrashing. She's back striking. There's Eve.
It's not just the fact she was able to lift both Violet and Eve up. The fact she was dealing with she got beat down by Ronda freaking Rousey.
And still was able to keep on up. There's Eve. Stop sign.
And that stop sign is bent now, right over the skull.
Look at it's still also the mobility she's displaying. If I'm Ronda Rousey, I'm real worried seeing the girl I just beat down on concrete do all of this right after.
I mean, of course you should be, because one thing about mixed martial arts is that even if you are a pioneer, even if you are a legend, the game always evolves, and that goes for wrestling too.
That's an RKO. She flew over, down the cover. Avery stops it all. Eve looks way too comfortable in that ring, more comfortable than ever. I feel like we're seeing all of these ladies in the prime, and believe it or not, again, Avery still injured. Sidewalk slam. I have this question if she's injured or not. I mean,
a match like this is the devil's playground, and I don't think anyone benefits from that more than the Black Siren herself.
RKO tried it again. Gets reversed into a power slam. There, Eve rolls over.
Double foot stomp for Violet, who's perhaps the dark horse in this matchup.
Down, all Violet. It's Violet and Avery in the ring. Here she comes down.
Oh, big flapjack.
Could this be the shot that Violet's been waiting for? Violet get into the pro wrestling industry because, believe it or not, people like Seth Rollins and such, and now she can get... Oh, wait. There's Avery. Avery!
Big time Avery!
Violet!
And Violet!
Like one of her favorites!
Wow!
A huge upset, a submission victory on Avery. And Violet is on her way to seeing Queen Spears for the AWF Women's World Championship.
And that should be an interesting affair. But for right now, the enigmatic Violet, perhaps shocking the AWS faithful with that triple threat win. Wow.
You're wondering, folks, she's hiring workers for that palace. I think it'll be done about 2027, maybe 2026, even though she has those workers working day and night.
Well, she becomes the world champ. They will be paid handsomely. I can tell you that right now.
paid. And we have more AWF Chaos up next. Whoa, wait a minute, backstage. Backstage, Mo Game is getting his piece of work. The former Triple Crown champion is beating down on PK with the help of Jackson.
Look at this.
Jackson is lit. Of course, Jackson is scheduled to face this tag team next week on AWF Chaos very soon for the World Tag titles. And Jackson, Ricky G, look at Mo Game. Mo Game and Titville USA working together with a common enemy.
An unintentional alliance, so to speak, or perhaps very intentional. Mo Game, we know, lost the Triple Crown championship.
Oh my goodness!
K this past week, and Jackson, of course, is going to face the team of Panos K and Ricky G in a World Tag Team matchup.
And of course, Titville USA already has well enough reason to not like PK right now. Both of these guys on the hit list, despite Tip getting the victory over Ricky G, Titville USA not letting their opponents out of the fly trap just yet.
Wow.
Mo Game clotheslines Ricky. This a deadly alliance if I've ever seen one. As well, PK, the Triple Crown champion, fights back. And God Almighty, we have new owners that are gonna have to pick up and deal with stuff like this. I'm real intrigued as to what comes, what goes, what stays, if anything at all. And now a right hand.
This team has really made some enemies, Agent A. That's exactly what it is.
You know?
Oh my God!
And PK getting a look over his tag partner.
Curb stomped Ricky G into the concrete floor.
We have more chaos up next. And we just went from that to this. Ladies and gentlemen, this matchup is as a grudge match as ever. These two, BLITZ wanted this match, and Kingsley gave it to him because of the last week's shenanigans. Ant attacking BLITZ first. He gives him this match. This is a non-title matchup. This is a grudge. Oh man. Oh man. And I guess he's getting into character, isn't he?
And
he's up against the World Heavyweight Champion right now, guys, and he's doing stuff like this. I'm miffed.
I'm sorry. I still can't get over the fact that Ricky G
just got curb stomped on. You're still surprised when you see people get hurt on this program?
Of course I'm surprised. I'm a damn human being. Did we forget about that? The fact that Ricky G might not be able to compete next week.
That was probably the intention of what Jackson did.
I can understand that, and I usually approve of Titville's methods, but that was a bit.
Now he says it's too far. I think if Tiptastic did it, you might have a different tune.
He might need facial reconstruction surgery, for being honest. But
here now,
Mamba Ant might need it too by the end of this matchup.
Mamba Ant is up against BLITZ, and ladies and gentlemen, let me just say it: nothing is in favor of this guy. I can smell it from here. Let me just say that. And again, he doesn't take pro wrestling seriously. Mamba Ant, I think no matter you're someone that, believe it or not, it's K now defending Mamba Ant's antics. Somehow, some way, still giving him some grace. I truthfully do think this company would be better without him, and I hope our new owners are listening to that. Don't shoot the messenger with that one.
As much as that I would like to agree, perhaps maybe even in spite of himself, Mamba Ant is a generational talent. We have seen him do things in the AWF that I don't think will ever be repeated for a long time.
You don't think BLITZ can get 10 world championships? You don't get CM Loaf can get 10 world championships? You don't think anybody in the AWF right now can get that obtainable?
In the time frame that Mamba Ant did it, in the manner that Mamba Ant did it, it's going to be a hard record to clear. But if anyone can do it, you're right. It's those names that you mentioned, sort of the pillars here in the AWF. However, this isn't about world titles. This isn't about records. This is about two guys whose destinies have been intertwined since this company's genesis.
And BLITZ is our World Heavyweight Champion, who certainly so is holding the belt with grace, holding the belt like a champion is supposed to. The World Heavyweight Champion, leader of the Decepticons, and he is the one thing that now, he wanted this matchup. He knows the consequences if Mamba Ant wins. He is amply confident that won't get. Oh my God! It's like things never. It looks like things never changed Here they go now. One-on-one. It is...
Listen, it's a mixed bag.
Whoa, wait a minute now. And Mamba Ant tried to lock up. It didn't work. He is running away from Blitz. After the lockup didn't work, Ant is doing a full haul sprint on the way, running away from Blitz. This is the main event of AWF Chaos, ladies and gentlemen. Could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me and Kay as these two in a non-title matchup are locking horns. And
listen, me and you are not here to give our moral opinion or our bias on either one of these gentlemen.
We were damn right. Look at Blitz has to get held back, but how long? When it crash landing
a flying damn missile
right beside us. Here goes Ant getting hoisted up by the Gladiator, and he is out of there. It's gonna be hard for Ant to really get any momentum because Blitz has everything: the size, speed, athleticism. I mean, Blitz is like LeBron James of the AWF. I mean, he's Michael Jordan, whatever you want to call him, physically so. Doesn't get better than the Gladiator.
Listen,
and there
you can say what you want about what Mamba Ant did to quote unquote provoke Blitz's attack. I don't understand why Blitz was at ringside that night. I think only Blitz knows why he was at ringside.
Well, what can I say? He was giving advice to Ethan Grace, being a coach of Grace during a huge matchup. Again, he's going against Mamba Ant. Don't you think having someone in your corner with... these two colliding!
Listen, Grace is a grown-ass man. Grace is also a professional wrestler.
That's a super kick to the back of the dome of Blitz.
I also don't think Ethan Grace has it in him. His ego might be too large for him to take advice, especially from someone who's the world champion.
Oh, no!
The referee
down goes
not
the ref.
down, but that moonsault, and I fear for what might happen if the referee and Mamba Ant
there it is.
The gun.
There it is. He knows he needs it up against Blitz. Swing, miss. I mean, Blitz hit him with a whole bunch of shovel shots last week. We thought Mamba Ant was retired, but Anthony Kingsley made ample sure that Mamba Ant would serve. When Mamba Ant last retired back at SummerSlam 2. When he re-signed with the company, there's a clause in his contract where, they made sure he'd have to serve the full term out and no little surprise retirements like that. Not without some notice, and that's a spear, a Galvatron bomb that could spell the end of this match. One, and he kicks out. They should call that the Eve clause. There now. Down, up, it goes. Oh, wow. Mamba, dear almighty.
This match, like we predicted, like we expected, is starting off in a violent manner. Shooting star press. Blitz wants to crush Mamba Ant, Agent A.
He wants to end this match quick. You know how demoralizing it would be. He's beating Deuce in a matter of seconds. Beating Mamba Ant amply fast. This is the first time these two have locked horns in ages. I mean, in a one-on-one battle here now.
I as much as Blitz might be maneuvering like he wants to, I think he wants to make this last for a while. Let's not forget what Mamba Ant has done to Blitz. He's attacked Blitz's brother.
Now Ant does this. Oh my! It's not looking good.
That feud going into End of Days was some of the most personal things I've seen a professional combat sports
and a power slam
setting.
And it truly displayed again the type of things we're working with when you're watching the most dangerous wrestler in the world operate. And now Mamba Ant takes down Blitz, the ace, trying to make Blitz tap. It might be a cold day in hell before we see that. Again, the situation of Ant wins would be dire. I think it interests Blitz to end this quicker. We always advise, Ant could have won a lot of his matches had he not prolonged it. Blitz drags this match on. He knows damn well how it can spill out as Ant gets momentum, flying, gets an arm drag. That's the first time we've seen him get a little bit of that to go. Blitz might be a little bit perturbed now. Oh, well, never mind. We just saw the knee braces land flat on that mat. And you can see the thin padding between the mat and concrete. Ant slips out like a snake somehow, some way. And, oh, no. Damn.
And earlier I used the phrase in spite of himself, and I think I'm going to use it again. In spite of himself, Mamba Ant is wrestling like as if this was a championship match with a man that he has not antagonized, that he has not, quite frankly, hurt. Let's be honest.
And there. So, Well, he did try to go cheap with that chair shot.
Of course,
chair
but
shots.
to me that looked more like survival instinct than Mamba Ant has got to take it to Blitz. Mamba Ant has he has
Are you
to.
saying he's wrestling too passive right now? After that Galvatron bomb, didn't get all of it. He got enough of it. Take him down 1, 2, and
Damn
no.
it! I'm saying he shouldn't be wrestling at all. He should be fighting Blitz because that's what Blitz is doing to him right now. He wants to finish what he started
Blitz!
last week. Look at Mamba Ant. He could barely even stand on his own 2 feet because of what Blitz did with that shovel. He's trying to. It's not an accident that a shovel is the weapon of choice for the Gladiator. He wants to bury Mamba Ant once and for good.
And here's Ant taking it with a slugging offense right there. Mean right hands. Wait a minute now. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's a Canadian Destroyer. Down. Cover.
That'll certainly do
it. 1. No way.
And a kick out of
well, that's what you get when you fight Blitz. A chop will stop whatever he was going for. And is able to get something. He's making something happen. That's a clothesline. Blitz is out of the ring. Here he comes.
Mamba Ant,
despite the injuries, clears the Jets.
Oh my God!
Oh, but did you see how he landed? I think he might have won that. He might have won the combat exchange. But physically, did he win that? No, he did not.
Heavily bandaged up.
That was a rude landing for the... And now, the effects of it being shown. Blitz. Hip toss right there.
You know, I don't think that Blitz is thinking straight. Yeah, and I understand why. Trust me, folks. Like I said, Mamba Ant has done some things to Blitz that I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. But
now Mamba Ant
is Blitz's worst enemy.
Has Blitz right there. Welcome to prime time. Smooth roll. Cover in 1, 2 for the win. No way.
And Blitz with the kick out.
Might have to go higher. You know it. You might have to go higher.
He might have to, but he might not even get the chance.
And there.
Let's be honest.
Into the corner. Forbidden Fruit. Cover in 1. 2 for the win goes Blitz in.
Pulling out the big guns is Mamba Ant. Still not able to take down the Gladiator.
Up he slowly goes. Ant.
I want to say this is going to be a war of attrition, as I thought he was going to go for
the pile driver. He going for the pile driver, it looked like right there. And it Blitz. And I needed a face. Galvatron bomb time. Oh, it looked like it was going that way, but Ant got back up. Blitz to the corner. The world heavyweight champion. He's had the kitchen sink thrown at him this match. But he's still standing tall. Still walking down Ant.
What's he thinking?
Swanton bomb!
He just threw his body at Blitz. That's exactly what he just did.
Second, it's not the first time he's done it today. What he's doing here. Wow, the balls. The balls on this guy. Tried to go for... Oh, no. Oh, whoa!
Oh, my God!
He's back. He's up. Ant just took a back suplex. Right on the steel chair. Down he goes.
And it was right on the neck, too. And here, clearing our announce table is Mamba Ant. He's trying to put out Blitz for good. And this is exactly what I was talking about before. And now we're starting to see the Mamba Ant from better days. Now we're starting to see the Mamba Ant that RKO'd this man's brother. We're seeing that killer instinct. We're seeing that brutality.
And there, maybe
the knack for violence.
Living up to that shirt. Here's Ant. Springs into the ring right here. And a German suplex. What a suplex to Blitz, and that is a significant German suplex. That's 300 plus pounds he's doing that to, ladies and gentlemen.
Fancy maneuvers aside, you're right. That was impressive.
And another Forbidden Fruit. That time into the ring. No, my God.
Oh my God. Blitz is a freaking monster.
He's taking all of the offense in the world. And here, Ant now, not going to get the chance to get another one of those maneuvers. He's back down. Here he's up. Here comes...
Oh my God! What the...
What a move! What a move!
And Mamba Ant, I think, escaped with his life.
And he's going back, trying to throw it away right again.
Oh, here we go! Now Ant with one of his own.
Showing Blitz how it's done. He's always been the one known for it.
Tornado off the top rope and
elbow elbow drop misses. He kips right back up, and he's
Went
in
to
the
the
ring.
well too many times.
Maybe too damaged to his well. He has to remember, look at his state of things. And Springs drop kick into the ring. This is the main event of AWF Chaos. And ladies and gentlemen, he was about to go over to that place. A punt kick to Blitz. Right hand right there goes the Gladiator. The World Heavyweight Champion. Side headlock takeover is hell freezing over on this earth. Where I'm seeing Blitz. No, down he goes.
All it's going to take from Blitz is that one shot. Mamba Ant isn't wrestling like he wants to avoid it. He's wrestling like he thinks that he can take that shot. It's not going to happen. Mamba Ant hasn't been 100% for a while, and after what Blitz did to him, 50 is generous.
And there right now, back up to his feet. The clothesline misses no, and a nice moonsault. Beautiful right there from the Gladiator. And Gladiator slowly back to his feet goes Blitz. Ant doesn't even see it. I think he took too much time.
And walking a hard time! Walking a hard time! It wouldn't be Mamba Ant's time! And a kick out from Blitz. Asian A, I thought he caught him.
Ant looked like he was about to have an argument with the ref, but he goes back to attacking.
I thought that was it. I thought
here he comes.
This was done for. Once again, is he going to go for that swanton bomb? Or nice
a flying kick, beautiful.
Right in the mush. And an RKO! RKO!
To the Gladiator.
Here we go. You talk about that place.
Oh, no way.
He's arrived. Blitz.
Oh! A punt kick to Blitz. And then he mean covers him. One.
Almost knocked his head off.
Whoa!
And Mamba Ant surviving Blitz. What was a car crash? Brawl.
Salt Lake City. Cannot believe it.
I am stunned. Perhaps only Blitz knows why what happened just happened. But Mamba Ant finding the ability, finding the willpower, damn it,
to beat the World Heavyweight Champion. And you know the implications of this.
Of course I do.
One-on-one matchup.
But you look at Mamba Ant right now. I'm not sure if beat is the right word. I think survive might be more apropos.
Look at him taking bows and limping while he does it is funny. That's Mamba Ant, the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship, and this show ends. AWF Chaos, we thank you for being here. There's a lot to digest from this show, from Avery, from Tipville, USA, to the Chaos being sold, to even this matchup here. You know, gotta think Ethan Grace. How does he feel about Mamba Ant getting a title match on his name of things? I mean, listen now. Wherever and so, we thank you for being here, ladies and gentlemen. Please and so tune in to Major League Actions, the ALCS and the NLCS. Soon in, coming up, it's going to be some fun action from Agent A and Agent K. We thank you. And please, be safe. Whoa, no.
All right. Oh my!
Whoa! Ethan Grace! Ethan Grace!
Holy
cow! Off there. Blitz is getting back up, and Ethan Grace is in the ring. He just threw a steel chair to the ground.
What the hell?
Eclipse! Flying!
Oh my God!
Stunner!
Oh my God!
He is attacking. Blitz just lost to Mamba Ant, and now he's getting popped. Whoa, no. The ref trying to split things up, and he gets thrown aside. Blitz is getting beat down.
And it's funny because you just mentioned it. Of course, Mamba Ant, in some regard, was able to earn a world championship opportunity off the back of Ethan Grace, and now Grace having none of it.
He attacks,
hitting whatever moves.
And now, slowly, Ethan,
the fallen one, Ethan Grace, Blitz in the drop zone. Oh my gosh, another eclipse.
Falling with Grace, Eclipse Stunner, and Ethan is still not done. And Blitz barely getting time to recover. The World Heavyweight Champion just last week was giving Grace advice.
Here we go.
Was helping Grace out. And now Ethan is spitting in the face of the Gladiator. There's no heavenly way. That's Blitz getting hoisted up over the shoulder.
This is what I said. This is what I meant.
To the flaming table! We officially are going off air! Blitz is down! Wait a minute! Oh no! He's still up!
This is exactly what I meant. Ethan Grace's ego is too large for him to have accepted what happened here tonight. And now, if you think this ends with Blitz,
and what do you mean? He should not be okay with what happened here tonight. Why should?
Because he wasn't involved in the damn thing. That's why he should be okay with it. It's not concerning him.
And now, Grace, with Village, he's taking the fight. I mean, he's beating down on someone that just wrestled a hell of a match. And with a moonsault.
And Ethan Grace, if you think this ends with Blitz, you got another thing coming, because Mamba Ant is part 2 in this equation. Oh my God. Here we go.
And well, thank God we're out of here soon. We're getting on a fight in a few hours. Here, it's pretty much water under the bridge, but
Blitz
not really.
Might be traveling in an ambulance by the time the night is over.
The leader of the Decepticons is resting on our table, and he tries to escape. He just tried to get out of the way. He shows some conscience, but Blitz, Grace is showing command right now.
I mean, of course, Blitz just wrestled a hell of a match. Got his head punched,
and the ref can do nothing.
Of course, Grace with that moonsault from the top and just obliterated the World Heavyweight Champion.
We are out of here. Thank you for watching, and Blitz is back up. Ladies and gentlemen, 8 notifications going off.
As the
Gladiator.